Hey, good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday. Robb here for Southwest Florida Television. Getting off to a little bit of an earlier start today. This is the south end of Vanderbilt Beach, Vanderbilt Beach Park. Very quiet out here other than Jason and his John Deere raking off the beach. It's around 6:20-ish. .74 degrees. The tide's still going out. The tide going out for about another hour or so. Water temperature 86. Same old forecast. Temperature's going to get up to around 90 today. Chance for storms this afternoon. They're saying some storms could be kind of heavy. Hit that share button. Let everybody know you found me out here. The Ritz-Carlton over here on the left. Everybody just waking up. Get my toes in this water. Eddie, good morning. That water feels great. It's looking good too. As soon as that sun comes up, that water is going to be looking really nice. You wishing you were here? I wish you were here. I'm going to take a little stroll up Vanderbilt Beach this morning. In a few minutes, I'll turn around and start heading back up the beach. Maybe we'll get lucky this morning and see a dolphin swim by, or a manatee, or both. Did you watch the little video that I shared yesterday that I recorded at Delnor-Wiggins? Towards the end of that video, you'll see some of the snook that are out here in the water, the snook fish. Very tasty. Very strict limits on what you can catch and keep on the snook. No banging yet coming from the construction site over there at the Ritz-Carlton residences. There goes Jason. There he goes, cleaning off the beach. Some early morning beach walkers. Ooh, somebody just lost a t-shirt. He just scooped it right up. Ha! I saw a lot of trash on the beach this morning. Empty drink cups, water bottles. Can't believe how lazy people are. Gerald, good morning. Beth, good morning. Hit that share button. Let everybody know I'm out here. We've got a nice early start this morning. You know what's weird? We don't see any of those sea stars in the water here. At least I haven't. Yesterday morning was kind of cool during my live feed. Those two sea stars passing by each other, saying good morning to each other. That was cool. I wonder how sea stars communicate. As always now in the morning, there are some thunderstorms out in the Gulf out there. I did see a little flicker of lightning when I first walked out here. They're going to stay offshore for the time being. The seagull flying by. Right now we have a low pressure system over top of us, so the weather's going kind of moving in a counterclockwise circular direction. We're kind of right in the middle of that circular convection, whatever you want to call it. So our weather is kind of coming this way, then going back out, and then coming back in. Got really windy here in Naples Park yesterday afternoon. Oh, I'm thinking it was right around 4 o'clock. Really windy. Thought we were going to get a good amount of rain, but it never happened. We got rain, but it really wasn't that heavy. A little snowy egret taking off. I don't know what time they start construction over there, 6:30. Still no banging coming from over there. It's the only bad thing about coming here in the morning is having to listen to that. Water is clear here, nice and clear. Supposed to be mostly sunny skies throughout the day. Yeah, you're not supposed to have dogs on the beach. This time of morning, there's nobody really out patrolling. But if they catch you, I think it's a $125 fine, maybe $150. That's morning. That sucks. I love dogs, and dogs love the water. They love the beach. But there's just some people just can't pick up after their fur babies and spoiled it for everybody. We have very few dog beaches here. We don't actually really have any in Collier County other than our outer barrier islands that you have to get to by boat. The closest dog beach that you can get to by car is up in Bonita Dog Park. Bonita Beach Dog Park. There's a Bonita Dog Park and a Bonita Beach Dog Park. There's something out there. Looks like maybe a dolphin. Just saw the water swirling around. I don't know if they'll be coming to the south. It's pretty far offshore. Gotta figure out what way it's going. Come on up again. It was splashing around. And it just disappeared. I'm assuming it was a dolphin. Just caught it in the corner of my eye as I was turning and looking out. Huh. Where'd it go? Normally they're heading to the south this time of day. Ooh, look at all the ibises. I've seen a lot of ibis flying through the air. I give up. I don't know where it went. Ha! Must not have been a dolphin. Must not have been a dolphin. That is weird. Where'd it go? It just disappeared.
I know. I'm trying to see if it's again.
That's weird. It must have been something else, not a dolphin, because a dolphin would have surfaced by now. It was splashing around out there. Could have been a shark. Where there's salt water, there's sharks. What they say about the water here in Florida. If it's not salty, there's alligators in it. If it's salty, there's sharks in it. But don't be afraid of the water, just be smart. Jason coming back down the beach on his John Deere tractor, doing what he can do, weaving around the sea turtle nests. It's peaceful out here. La Playa off in the distance there, that tall skinny building sticking up. But look at how the beach, this is just completely disappeared here. Crazy. We're just about at low tide, so at least we got some sand to walk on here, and the Turtle Club has a little beach. But when the tide comes up, heck, it gets up into there. The Turtle Club, Vanderbilt Beach Resort, just waking up. Our Turtle Patrol's happy because they can get through here today. They had to put new stairs in all along this seawall right in this little section so that people could get down to the beach. I mean, you can see where the water comes to at high tide, right down there. Now they are going to bring some sand in and add to the beach right in here, but from what I was told by one of my sources at Collier County, Rex, whatever, folks that are in charge of the beaches, that they are only going to do this little portion of Vanderbilt Beach. They're not going to do the two places that are washed out really bad up ahead of us. Just this little stretch by the Turtle Club. I was told they were supposed to do it this week, but obviously that's not happening. Getting some color out there. So I guess it'll be next week when they do it. They're just going to bring the sand into Vanderbilt Beach Park, make a big sand pile, and then haul it up here and spread it out. That shouldn't take very long. I don't know why they're not doing the other couple of spots. They're going to wait till after sea turtle nesting season, which is good for our sea turtles. But I don't know what this beach is going to look like after another hurricane season. Praying for the best, though. Man, hopefully we'll be lucky this year and not get hit by any bad storms. Just our normal storms are bad enough. Pelican. One of our brown pelicans flying by. Haven't seen any turtle tracks on the beach yet. I don't know what they're up to here now, how many. They're well over 200 now for sure. I see him checking one out up by La Playa. That'll give us an idea. As of yesterday morning, we were up to 52 sea turtle nests at Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park. Go back and watch my little Delnor-Wiggins, my little 8-minute Delnor-Wiggins Pass video. You'll see it's got a thumbnail with a title on it there. Got a couple great shots of a little snowy egret and white ibis walking by. You know, there's storm clouds. They are beautiful out there, aren't they? Yeah, it looks like they got a nest up here by La Playa. There's one before that. Took them a long time to get up there. Gosh, hardly anybody out here this morning. What's up with that, Willis? Gulf Point of Naples over there. A lot of our friends stay there in the winter months. They finally got that cleaned up, got their cheeky huts rebuilt, got their landscaping back in. The little white building there. It just sat empty for so long after Hurricane Ian. Cute little building, older building. It's got that old, modern look. But they did a nice job cleaning it up. And the Floridian Club next door. That's a private beach club for the folks that live in the dunes, which are the condos that you see as you're heading to Delnor-Wiggins. They have a shuttle that brings folks to the beach club. And the Turtle Patrol is moving on. Love all the seabirds flying by. Guess who's coming up behind me again? He's happy. He's got a lot of access this morning, with the tide being high. He's the star of the show this morning. Until a dolphin appears, then Jason will be second fiddle. I'm checking something else out up at another one up by La Playa. Just saw the brake lights going on the mule on the ATV. Yeah, they're taking off. Come on, dolphins. Where you at? Love to see a dolphin make an up close and personal appearance this morning. Hey Karen, good morning. Good morning. What have we seen? Maybe not even a handful of walkers yet passing us by. Looks like a set of crawl tracks up here. Jason's gonna wipe them out. It's the only thing about that rake. It kind of scoops up the shells that are down here and wipes out the sea turtle tracks. If you don't get out here early, you're not going to see them on Vanderbilt Beach. A little snowy. One of our beautiful little snowy egrets prancing by, waltzing by. Yeah, looks like a new nest up here. See what number that is. Then we'll get an idea where we're at. I'm sure we got to be over 200. Everything looks pretty copacetic here with all the condos for now, other than that beach erosion. It really drops off along here, right along this line here. I'm way up above the water now. Let's see, is that nest up in the dunes? I see the tracks up here. And there's like a bunch of nests right up in here. Right here, but maybe 100 yards is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Holy mackerel. So where's the new one here? Looks like this one. Right up here. By all the baby sea oats. I think. Or no? That's an older one. It's that one. 205. Nest number 205. Awesome. She came where she should. That is where you want to see these new nests. high and dry. So we're up to 205. I think that's pretty good. That's a pretty good count. Remember, stay away from our sea turtle nests. Don't tamper with them. Take pictures, do whatever you want, keep track of them, but don't touch them. Don't sit on them. Don't hang your beach towels on them. Man, I see people doing that all the time. Good luck, babies. Good luck, babies. I see him. Ooh, little sunlight just glinting at me from in between the buildings here. Beautiful. See our turtle patrol parked up ahead, but I don't know if that's because they're at there's a part of the beach they might have to walk by foot. Walk by foot. How else would you walk, right? That they access by foot. Walk on foot. There's some trails out there in the water. I don't know what's leaving them. Dolphins, little trails from boats going by earlier. There's some flat spots out there. Nothing close here, though, unfortunately. Love those clouds. And there goes you know who. Quiet out there on Facebook this morning. What's cooking? Everybody's sleeping in. Did I catch you off guard by starting a little earlier this morning? Kathleen, good morning. I don't know how far I'm going to get here. I don't know if I'm going to walk all of Vanderbilt Beach. Rebecca, good morning. Just a little bit north of the playa here is about the middle of Vanderbilt Beach. Not seeing any tracks yet. I see our turtle patrol up ahead. chit-chatting. See something. I don't know if it's turtle tracks where they're at or tire tracks. Lillian, good morning. Hit that share button, share our beautiful beach with your friends and the world. Sharon, good morning. If you're familiar with North Naples, I am on the beach by La Playa, Vanderbilt Beach by La Playa. Just walking north, slowly making my way north up towards Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park. Looks like 4 pelicans maybe heading towards me here. I hope they come close and go right overhead. I think they're pelicans. They look pretty big from here. Yep, they're pelicans. They're staying offshore though. Come on over here. A seagull flying by and ooh, they heard me. They kind of started heading towards me. See him there? I love watching our birds in the morning. Look at those clouds. Wow. Wow, 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 wowza. Another one of our beautiful little snowy egrets up ahead of me. Hey Bert, good morning. Isn't this awesome? Just the way we like it, huh? Just us and the birds. Now it's just us. Wouldn't it be fun to see a sea turtle swimming in? It's not impossible. Unlikely, but not impossible. That would be so cool to actually see one coming up out of the water. I've seen them going into the water several times, but coming out would be amazing. Another peek over at our beautiful Florida sunshine. Warm and beautiful Florida sunshine. There's an empty lot there for sale, just to the left of the sunshine. If you want to build yourself a nice little beachfront abode. There's a set of turtle tracks over here, and our turtle patrol's up there. I don't know if it's a good one or not. I don't think so. This is where the beach, this is where I don't understand why they're not refreshing, renourishing the beach here. It is really wiped out here. Looks like they can drive through here though this morning. I don't know. Looks like there's enough sand to get through here. But the beach has been washed out right up to all the new plantings. All the new plantings of the dunes up here. I think they'd want to save that instead of letting them just wash back into the Gulf. I mean, up ahead of me here, just a little ways, it gets really, really, really bad. Yeah, you heard me right. Really, really, really bad. From down here in the water, that's a good 5-foot drop off right there. And you can see it's right up to the dunes. All these new plantings that these folks put in. I'm sure they're not happy about this. Hey, Randy. Come on, dolphins, where you at? Where's our little dolphins? Hey, Kathy, good morning. Looks like we got a nest up ahead of me here. I see him digging. It's only a little stretch of beach. It's funny how just little sections of the beach wash out. This is what I find amazing every time I walk by here. I mean, if our sea turtles came ashore just a little further up the beach, it would have been easy. Easy crawling for them. But look at this. They actually made it up there. Like I said, that's almost just a straight vertical drop off there, and they climbed up there to nest. I mean, that was the place to do it, but it was a heck of a job for them to get up there. I hear the church bells ringing. At least I think I hear them. I hope it's not ringing in my ears. Must be 7 o'clock. Yep, marking off another one. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. So that should be number 206 up there. Right up in there. Cool. Out in front of Walter and Daisy's house. 206? Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Oh, I see another one. Looks like another crawl up the beach. So two new nests so far this morning on Vanderbilt Beach. They still have to go all the way down to Clam Pass. But they want to get this part of the beach checked first before all the traffic, before all the people start walking the beach. I see something. It could be footprints. It could be another crawl up ahead. Look at this seagull going right over my head. Looks like a little group of ibis up ahead of me. Right up where what looks like the turtle crawl is. Oh, here comes Turtle Patrol. See if they stop. Boy, few nights ago, we had a lot of crawls on Vanderbilt Beach, checking it out. They're looking, they're stopping, gonna get out. They're giving it a look. It's up in the dunes where we want to see it. Awesome. Ooh, she went way up there. They're looking. Marcus is checking it out. Could it be 207? Wow. I think so. They're looking hard there. Very cool. So I'd make 3. Oh, nice. Yeah, they're spending a lot of time. That's a good sign. That's a really good sign when they're checking it like that. Sweet. Hopefully 207. Coming up to another spot where the beach has been washed away severely. Yep, there's going to be a nest in there. There is going to be a nest in there. Very cool. Very, very cool. That was a good crawl. Look how far up the beach that is. That was a good one. That was a good one. I don't know if they can get around here this morning. It doesn't look like it. Oh, wow. It's like we've had more erosion up here since the last time. Or else it's just wet sand. Well, those ibis are doing a good job of staying ahead of me. There's 2 ibis here, there's 2 ahead of them, and there's 2 ahead of those 2. The fish just jumped out of the water. Our white ibises, taking off. Yeah, they can get through here this morning. There's enough beach for them right in here. This is another spot. I don't know why they don't bring sand in here. Just in that one spot. Gets really bad. We ibises have kind of gotten together up here. No, they're taking off. Darn it. We look back down Vanderbilt Beach. We're about 3/4 of the way up Vanderbilt Beach now from where we started down by the Ritz. Hey, thanks for the stars. Ooh, more fish jumping out in the water there. The ibis went up onto the beach. The ibises see, there's one over there. And there's 3 over here putzing around. See them? Boom, boom, boom. Looking for a snack. You see where that point is over here? That's where the beach used to be. It used to be almost straight down, come right out here. It's crazy how much has been washed away. There's a nice little line of seashells down here. A lot of tiny stuff, but you know what? You can find some nice little treasures. It's not the size that matters. Can't believe we haven't seen anything breaking the surface other than whatever it was when I first started. Thought it was a dolphin for sure, and then never came back up. Maybe it was an alligator or a sea monster. Me and there was another guy watching it too. He didn't see it either. My eyes are good enough now to see a dolphin out there. Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park there in the distance, just beyond the last condo up there. Mariah Bay is the condo at the furthest north end of Vanderbilt Beach. It was built on the site where the old Vanderbilt Beach Inn used to be, home to the world famous Cheeky Bar. Man, was that place ever fun. Sure do miss those times. That place was legendary. You ask any old timer here about that place and they'll have stories to share about some of the shenanigans. A lot of blue this morning, a lot of blue. Gotta get out in the sunlight to start seeing those greens of the Gulf of Mexico. Right now it's really picking up all that blue sky. Hey Kimberly, good morning. Don't see any more turtle tracks ahead of me. Another little snowy egret. Didn't want to be on camera this morning. One of our little white ibis. Our white ibis. Doing this little ibis thing. I love watching the ibis. Probing the sand for a little treat. Usually the little sand fleas is what I think they're also called mole crabs, the sand fleas, the mole crabs. Fishermen use them for bait. Looks like it might have, well, thought it had one there. Drilling down in there. Beautiful though, aren't they? This one's still more on the reddish than the orange side. Mating season. Their bills and legs turn red. Normally they're a little more orange. That's a good look at an ibis though. It's wild how they just keep probing and probing until they find something. And then when they find something, it doesn't take long to just gulp it down. Boom, boom, and it's gone. What are the odds of just sticking that bill into the sand and finding something? I don't know how. I mean, it's just luck of the draw, I guess. Looks like it got, did it get something there or not? Are they fun to watch? I think they're fun to watch. It's my show, so. I want to get moving ahead though. Got to get rolling along. See, I was kind of far away there. I wasn't right on top of it. Well, maybe another nest up here. The tracks are kind of hidden. Or they're retaping a nest. I just like panning over to the buildings every now and then, because we have a lot of our friends that stay here, not vacation. These are their winter homes. Three ibis ahead of me. Well, there was three. There it is. Sorry, can't get enough of my little white ibises. Doing their little ibis thing in the morning. Oh, somebody walking by kind of startled them. And off they go. See those black wingtips? Absolutely beautiful. We're getting close to Wiggins, so we're going to make it all the way up Vanderbilt Beach this morning. That's a great walk. Nice walk. Let me see what's going on. Yeah, it looks like they just put new tape on the nest here. Nothing new over here. That beautiful bright sunshine blasting down on me. I wish it was blasting down on you. Ooh. Lucky Daryl. Finders, keepers, losers, weepers. Not much you can do when you lose cash. That's a shame. Kind of hard to prove it's yours, right? Isn't that water beautiful? And back they go. Back down the beach. Now they're going to check out the beach south of Vanderbilt Beach Park, all the way down it to Clam Pass. I don't know if there's a new nest up here. I don't think so. They were just hanging out here conversing. There's a nest up here. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that this thing hatches. It's in such a horrible spot. So I think 107 so far. I'm sure they'll find a couple more down to the south. Mariah Bay. I see our park rangers up ahead of me at Delnor-Wiggins. There's another spot where the beach is kind of really washed away. But up here is that sea turtle nest that's just in a very precarious location. High tide can take it out very easily here. I'd love to catch up to our ranger here, but she's going to be gone by the time I get up there to see where we're at with nests at Wiggins. Oh, she might be checking one out. Might have a new one right up here. She put a blanket in the sand. Oh, she's picking up something dead on the beach and wrapping it up. I don't know what it was. Looked pretty big. But there's our beautiful mile-long stretch of paradise at Delnor-Wiggins. I can get a number from her. She's getting away from me. Back up the beach she goes.
Hey, how have you been?
Good, how about you?
Still doing it, huh?
Oh yeah, you too. You too, still doing it.
I know. It's addictive.
That water feels good, huh?
It's amazing. So cold when you get out.
Yeah. Morning. All right. Well, that's going to do it for this morning's walk. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for being a friend. Hey, y'all are awesome. See, somebody sent 100 stars. Remember, I can't continue these walks without your support. I love coming out here and sharing my beach. I'd rather come out here and do this than be somewhere else working a full-time job. So keep that in mind. Tips greatly appreciated. You can find a link to my PayPal account, my Venmo account, in the description of this post. Hey Shauna, good morning. Well, no dolphins or manatees this morning, darn it. Some ibises. Always fun watching our ibis. And always fun seeing our beach and spending time with our beach family. And getting a look at Delnor-Wiggins. Hey, that's a big plus. Remember who's doing all the walking. All right, my friends, thanks for hanging out with me today. Thanks for allowing me into your lives and onto your screens. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally-ho, everyone, tally-ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Rob Stan. May God bless you, your family, your friends, your fur babies, everything and everyone in your lives. And God bless our wonderful, beautiful, and amazing country. The place that I so proudly call my home. God bless America. One nation under God. Keep her in your prayers. Tally-ho. Tally-ho.